Welcome to Nitpicking Nerds, Kykar, Winds of Fury, Deck Tech.
The gloves are off. We are going full dark side, storming off.
I'm your host, Joe Cherries.
And I'm your host, Beezy. And before we begin, make sure, no, this is serious. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. I will have you know, we have a very large Commander project coming up. Series of videos. I think you're going to like it.
And besides, our subscribers are 10% more likely to storm off from turn 3 every single time.
Disclaimer: the Nitpicking Nerds cannot guarantee that you will storm off every time.
But we don't got time to mince words. We gotta get to this deck. Yes, exactly. Let's read Kykar, Storm's Fury.
Kykar, Storm's Fury.
1 blue, red, white for a 3/3 legendary bird wizard. Flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, of course, create a 1/1 white spirit with flying. Sacrifice a spirit, add red.
This is a card designed from the bottom up, so obviously.
Where it's like, here's what we need. Uh-oh, what is it? Bird wizard.
We want a spell slinging Jeskai commander, and they just went with it.
Okay, for the record though, they saw our video where we were like, give us a spell slinging Jeskai commander, and in the span of 2 weeks, they ordered this card, which was missing from the set, and now we're good.
Yeah, because that's how R&D works.
Or on the more realistic side, we are so in touch with Commander that we basically have the same ideas as Wizards, but only the good ones. Now this deck is we just built it as competitive as we knew how. Basically, this is like, I'm not going to call it CDH in like the thumbnail because we'll get an angry mob outside our house.
Oh, we got thinking. Last time we used the word competitive.
This is a competitive deck. I don't know what to tell you.
No,
this deck is competitive.
No, we can't call it that. We will get yelled at. We got yelled at in the comments and on Reddit last time.
Yeah, that being said, this is a competitive deck tech for Kykar, Storm's Fury. Okay. And we are trying to storm off as fast as possible. No niceties. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We're not playing any spirits in the deck. We don't even care. We care that they are rituals for our nefarious deeds.
So, something worth mentioning right away right here is it's a non-creature spell. It's not just instant sorcery.
Artifacts.
So artifacts.
Oh, that first category. I just happened to say artifacts for no reason.
Yes. So first category, artifacts here.
This is a budget build, by the way. So we got Mox Diamond, Chrome Mox, and Mox Opal in the deck. Because they all go positive on mana.
Oh, 2 of them are over 100. One's over 200.
Yeah, Mox Diamond is like 200 something.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, like, Well, we have the expeditions of all of them too.
Yes. So
that's what
we have those because one, they just generate mana. They let you play your commander quicker.
0 mana for a spirit, which is a mana, and then taps for mana, which is a mana. So that's 2 mana for nothing.
Mana.
Oh, mana.
So
now, what else we got? Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault.
All things that
these are like crucial for storm decks, by the way. If you don't have them, it's fine. You're just gonna be a little slower, but you really feel it.
All these cards put you up on mana for nothing. It's like you can either use this to play your commander faster, or instead of that, or hold it until you play your commander and then play. It's like
this stuff gives you like turn 2 Kykar. We're just like, okay, well, I guess we're winning on turn 3.
Some other things worth mentioning: Chromatic Sphere, Chromatic Star, and Sky Cloud Egg all go even on mana.
Right.
And cycle
in terms of Sphere and Star cost 1, so you get your 1 back right away. You can spend the 1 to crack for whatever color you need, which is great when you need blue or white because you can only get red off Kykar. So it filters through your deck and fixes your mana.
Yep. And then the egg takes 1 extra mana to do,
but it's the same thing,
and filters it into blue white,
which is not red, which is perfect.
And you draw a card.
And
you just cycle. They make your deck less cards essentially.
Yeah, it's just your deck is with this. There's a lot of cantrips, but your deck is functionally probably 70 cards with this deck.
There's just so many play this. It's nothing. As long as my commander's out, it's free. It's
actually just better than nothing. We'll talk about that. Helm of Awakening is the last artifact we have. This card is very, 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 very good.
And this deck
reduces every single spell.
Now, talk about starting with spells that already cost nothing. What if they netted you mana? What if a Chromatic Sphere?
Oh, costs 0.
If
Soul Ring costs 0,
then it nets you mana when you have the commander.
Yeah.
You get that red because you get the red mana for casting the soul, and then you get the spirit, then you get the mana from that. So it's like Soul Ring gives you 3 mana when you have problem waking out.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Dece. I'd play that card. We're just kind of going by type this time, so instant sorceries are next.
Yeah.
Because everything is it's either cantrip, or something else that we'll mention, or it's win the game.
Yep. So I can't remember how many copies of these there are. Crash Through, Rile, Exploit. What they say is pay 1 red mana.
Target something. something tiny that doesn't matter happens. Draw a card.
Yes. So you just play it and draw a card.
That's pay 0, blah, 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 draw a card.
Pay 0, blah, 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 draw a card?
Which is absolutely amazing. And there's, I want to say, 7 or 8 copies in here.
Another random pay 0 generate a mana card in this deck is Gitaxian Probe.
Yes, and Faithless Looting. Also in here.
Yeah. I mean, but I was just saying Gitaxian Probe. It literally just, it gives you a mana and you cycle it.
So you might say, that's a lot of air. What if you drew Past in Flames or Mizzix's Mastery, which then allow you to flash those all back again, and you draw twice as many cards with them, and you definitely find what you need.
They're basically free again. It just feels, this deck feels like if you ever untap with your commander, how are you not winning?
This one, yeah, because there's so much draw and various shenanigans to do. And Mizzix's Mastery, you cast them all for free. So you get red. It actually gives you red for them without paying any of their mana costs.
Oh, oof, that is, that's pretty freaking.
Other free spells. Magmatic Insight is free, Cathartic Reunion is almost free, and Frantic Search is literally free.
Yeah. Frantic Search on tapping. Frantic Search puts you up on a mana.
Yeah, there's also Jeskai Ascendancy, which draws on discards, helps you get rid of the lands so you don't flood out.
There's so much. This deck is just, it just wants to go, it wants to play as many.
It does very little.
It wants to do a ton of nothing and then go, I win.
Yep, which we will, of course, get into. You know us. You
cycle your nothing straight into your somethings.
Yep. Straight into the something. Next category, wheels.
So
Jeskai has a lot of wheels.
Yeah, your deck goes through cards very, very fast. So like some of the cards, like obviously like Soul Ring isn't actually cycle for a new card.
No.
All those mana rocks they're giving you lots.
Down on cards very quickly.
Yeah, so you end up like up on mana with all these extra spirits, all these extra rocks in play.
So we play mutual draw 7s because guess what? Your opponents aren't going to get another turn.
Yeah, exactly. So Time Twister, Time Spiral.
Of course, bust your Time Twister out of your binder. This is the deck to put it in. Wheel of Fortune, get that bad boy out of your draft pool and in here. Windfall, you can buy from a bulk bin.
Windfall,
and it can have the exact same text or better from Wheel of Fortune, and it costs like 25 cents. Memory Jar is really good, and what's going to go better with all these wheels? Narset.
What about a win con? Yeah,
one of the win cons because they'll just concede.
So
one blue for a Planeswalker. For those who don't know, starts at 5. -2. Look at the top 4. You get a non-creature, non-land in your hand. But more importantly, your opponents can't draw more than 1 card per turn as a static. So this card is nuts.
Yeah. So all the wheels are just going to basically KO your opponents.
They cripple them. They're done. You have a fresh 7 or 8 or whatever,
or more. Who knows?
Who knows what you're doing? This deck is insane. Narset's not the best win con.
Not even
because
close.
He doesn't actually win. Your opponents can just say, "Okay, kill me," and you're like, you should probably be able to kill them.
So this is a classic. This is just dramatic reversal. Ice Grand Scepter deck. I mean,
this is a lame deck, right? There's the lame infinite right there.
Yeah.
We have plenty of rocks to go off with. Don't even worry about it. How are we going to pay those off? Aetherflux Reservoir, CEDH Staple, Impact Tremors, Kykar Staple. We thought about Perforos, but it doesn't matter that it's 2 damage instead of 1 because you're going for infinite storm anyway.
Yeah.
So it might as well be this cheap card that is also a non-creature spell and gets you a spirit.
Yes. Actually, being non-creature is very relevant as we will get into. Why not just now? Let's just do it. Let's talk about it right now.
We just did.
We have. So there's no creatures in the deck except for 2.
Oh, yeah.
And those 2 creatures are
Mages of the Future and Trinket Mage, of course.
So, but why is it those 2?
Let's first read Mages of the Future. There's a 2/3 for 2 blue, 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 that you can look at the top card of your library and play it. And I would say that works very favorably with Sensei's Divining Top, which doesn't cost any mana. That might kind of let you draw your entire deck.
It lets you draw your entire deck with your commander out.
This deck doesn't do diddly squat without the commander.
Yeah, I mean...
So, Divergent Transformation. 6 in a red for an instant. You destroy 2 target creatures. Then its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal 2 creature cards, or that many, and they put them into play. So we destroy 2 spirits, and we get Mages of the Future, and then we get Trinket Mage. And Trinket Mage comes and gets Sensei's Divining Top. I don't see how we don't have mana, because we just cast a non-creature spell, Divergent Transformation. So we play top, you draw a card, cool. Put top, goes on top, play it with the mana, get the mana back, draw your whole deck.
So you draw your whole deck. With all these mana racks that put you up on mana, you will end up way up on mana.
Way up. I mean, don't draw your whole deck. You just draw enough till you know you're going to win.
Yeah, and then you just need to play enough mana to play that Aetherflux Reservoir, and then that 50th card
just 50 them. Yeah, just finish them off.
Yeah. I mean,
Impact Tremors is another way. Like, it's another different. Like if they go, "Ooh, counter your reservoir," you're like, okay, I have more things. Don't worry. You're still dead.
You're dead.
Yeah, exactly. Or I mean, let's say what's the worst case? You narset them down to no cards, and make infinite spirits.
Oh, infinite spirits.
And then pass turn.
You can also. Something else this deck does well is it can so you can play out all your artifacts, get a bunch of spirits. Then we have both Paradox Locum and Hercule's Recall to put them all back in your hand
For more storm, more mana, more spirits.
More storm spirit. Yeah, exactly. So
That's the only 3 things you can even do in this deck.
Yeah, and potential draw on some of them. I don't know. There's not draw on them. What am I saying? I'm lying.
This is easily the strongest deck we've ever brewed.
Yeah, it's really, really, really strong.
Like, it's just... We kind of just decided, let's do a really strong deck this time.
It can just go off super fast.
It really can. I think I wanted to do this super competitive because it's so easy to go Spirit Tribal. Like, you kind of know where you're at with Spirit Tribal. You play your Drog Skull Captains and your Spell Quellers and your Mausoleum Wanderers and whatever.
Yeah, you put your Cathar's Crusade in this deck.
I mean, or if you want to go tokens, like, well, this is kind of a tokens commander, sort of. But we haven't done a Storm deck in forever, if at all. So I just really wanted to, like, for the people who watch our channel who are, like, more competitive or more spiky, like, this is for you guys.
Yeah, this is a really competitive deck. It's good. It's good. It's strong. It can consistently go off.
And if you want to replace some of the cards, it's not a very expensive deck because everything's just a cantrip. So just randomly bring this to your casual table and just completely annihilate everybody.
Isn't an expensive deck?
No, you take out I have to take out those cards and replace them with budget. Oh. And you just take this to your casual and you just destroy them.
Oh, yeah. So instead of Time Fish, like, put in your Echo of Eons.
Yeah, put in an Echo of Eons and, like, play your Signets instead of Mana Vault. Budget replacements.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, so that's our deck. You know the deal. But we got anyone to say thanks to? Probably not, right?
How about our 15 patrons?
15 people to say thanks to.
We love every single one of these people on this card
dearly,
right here.
Dearly, even the new ones. Even the ones that are super fresh.
So fresh and so clean.
So fresh and so clean. You are the light of our life, and we make content for you. And anyone watching this video who's kind enough to even give us one view, which, by the way, you cannot take back.
Take it back.
You can't. Why would they? Peace out, Drive Scout.
Oh, no!